So a couple of weeks ago, I showed you guys a handle and knob assembly that was sent to me by a company called Gomexus, and I was actually very pleasantly surprised by the quality of that handle and knob assembly, especially given the really low price. Now, if you recall, I said that they had actually sent me a couple of different handles, and in this video we're going to go over the other one. But before we do that, I'm going to show you guys some pictures. Now, this is a reel of a subscriber who had contacted me and showed me his, I guess what is a LEWS tournament MP. And he had purchased a Gomexus handle, and as you can see, it looks really sick. The red and black color matches perfectly with his red and black reel. And it also goes to show you that these handles are not just for Shimano's, they are for other brands as well. Now, if you have a really sick looking custom reel, then email me some high quality pictures of them in good lighting, and I will try to see if I can feature it in a future video. But the pictures have to be good quality. Okay, so now it's time to check out the other handle and knob assembly that they sent me. And here it is right here. And I believe this is still called the power crank handle. But as you can see, it looks very different than the other handle and knobs they sent me. Let's pull it out of the packaging. Now, if this looks kind of familiar to you, it's because this particular style mimics yet another very popular JDM brand called LEWS. Wow, this is actually a lot lighter than I thought it'd be. I thought this thing would be heavy, but it's actually not. Let's check that out. But yeah, this mimics a very expensive JDM brand called LEWS. And in fact, LEWS, I found out they actually make the DRT handle and knobs. So it comes as no surprise that, you know, LEWS handle and knobs cost well over $200 as well. Now, this set of handle and knobs is only $50, so it's even cheaper than the TPE handle and knobs that they sent me. But yeah, it's very light. I thought this thing would be very heavy, being all metal, and yes, it is all metal. Now, this particular handle and knob assembly comes in, I believe, 4 different colors. You got your silver with red accents, which you see here. And then you got your silver with gold accents. And then you got your just plain silver. And then you also have this black. And the black color, I believe, is a little bit more money at $55. So still very affordable. But yeah, this feels really nice. And let's check out these knobs, because these are very special knobs. They call the Fingerprint Knob, and I don't know if you'll be able to make it out, but it's got this texture, these very small ridges. Let me see if my camera will zoom in and focus. It's got these very small ridges that look like fingerprints, and of course my camera is not wanting to focus. But yeah, I'll put a picture up on the screen for you. So that gives these metal knobs actually surprisingly good grip. I can actually feel them on my finger, and it looks like these knobs are actually ergonomically contoured like Shimano knobs. So that means this side is slanted this way as well as the other side, so when your finger makes an X to grasp onto it, they are naturally fitting right into the contours and actually feel really nice for being metal knobs. So yeah, I'm very impressed, especially with the weight. I thought this thing would be a brick, but it's actually not. So instead of just slapping this on several different other Shimano's, I have a reel that I know really needs a handle and knob upgrade. And actually I have 2 reels, and let's see what it looks like on those reels. Okay, fellas, so we have a slight change in plan here. Now, unfortunately, this was the reel that was going to get the handle upgrade. And this is the Shimano Antares 70, or Antares A, whatever you want to call it. And as you can see, it's a great looking reel, but Shimano gave it this very ugly looking handle and knob assembly. I wouldn't say it's the handle, but it's just this piece right here. And this thing is actually plastic, and let me show you why this is a problem. If you take that plastic piece off, right there, you need a wrench that will fit into this little recessed area, because my tool definitely will not fit down in there. And unfortunately, I don't have that tool. So yeah, that's pretty disappointing, because I really wanted to see what the handle looked like on the Antares, and I think it would look really badass. And actually, the Antares looks a lot better with that plastic piece off, but it keeps the screw from coming loose, so I definitely have to put that back on. But I did find another reel to mount the handle on. Boom! Shimano Scorpion 70. Now, Shimano generally doesn't make a lot of reels with red color accents, and I really didn't want to use a reel that I used in the previous video, but I saw that I had the Scorpion 70 and I said, that's gonna look pretty good, and I think it actually does. It may not come through that well on the camera, but in person, this combination looks pretty badass. There's just enough red and just enough silver. As you can see, the handle comes with a red center nut, and just like the other Gomexus handle, you get pretty much everything. You get an extra nut. Now this is actually for the left hand reels. You get spacers, etc, and of course you get the tool, so you don't have to buy any extra pieces. Everything comes with it for the price. And I have to say that I usually don't like metal knobs, but since these are contoured ergonomically like Shimano's stock knobs, they feel super nice in hand, especially since you have that little fingerprint etching that gives you some grip. And it actually makes the Scorpion feel a little bit smoother, because the aluminum definitely absorbs a lot of vibration. But yeah, that looks pretty badass. Now, I know the Scorpion 70 is not a popular reel here in America, but this handle and knob assembly would look good on, you know, the Bantam, the CHRONARCH Mgl. But there's one reel that it looks even better on than everything else. Pow! The 2016 Shimano Metanium Mgl. Now this was the reel that I knew I was going to mount this handle and knob assembly on as soon as Gomexus said they were going to send it. And you know what, I have to say, it does not diminish the smoothness of the Metanium like a lot of other knobs do, even though the handles are metal, because it's pretty much absorbing all the vibration coming through on this Metanium Mgl, which is a pretty smooth reel to begin with. But yeah, let me you guys check that out. Silver on silver. The red really sets it off. Could look good with a black handle as well. And just to let you guys know, you can actually buy the knobs separately from the handle if you want. I saw that on Gomexus' website. If you do want to get either the handle and knobs or just the knobs, I'm going to leave a link to the website you can buy them from in the description box as well as the comments. But yeah, look at that. It is definitely something that the Metanium Mgl needed, because let's be honest, this is ugly. And This is the stock handle on the Metanium Mgl. Something Shimano is improving on in their recent models, but they definitely still need some work. But yeah, that's pretty badass. So you got your Metanium Mgl, and then you got your Scorpion Mgl. And yes, for some reason Gomexus sent me 2 of these handles. I don't know if that was a mistake or on purpose, but let me know in the comments which one you think looks better. Personally, I can't decide, but I guess ultimately I'm gonna have to choose the Metanium. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this helps out anyone who is looking for a quality handle and knob setup that actually is pretty damn affordable if you ask me. Alright guys, thanks a lot.